This is by Amir Fathi. He says, I'm a violinist and I have sometimes a little problem of accuracy. What is your advice about that? Do you have absolute pitch, and is that necessary for being a grand soloist? Thank you. Well, I don't think that having perfect pitch is necessary to being a grand soloist. It's not. It's helpful on some level, but it's not totally necessary. As far as your problem with accuracy, I would say that repetition is very, very important, because what you want to do is you want to remember the distance between one place on the fingerboard and another. And if something is not accurate, just keep repeating it, but you've got to do it slowly. Just remember, and everybody that listens to me here should remember, I always say practice slowly, and the reason that I say practice slowly is that there's a rule. If you learn something slowly, you forget it slowly. In other words, you don't forget it very quickly. If you learn something very quickly, you forget it immediately also, because the brain has to have time to absorb. So the slower we do it, the better it is. So I hope that that's helpful. And as far as your accuracy, just repetition over and over again, but try to do it in very small increments. Do it 1 bar at a time, 2 bars at a time. Okay? Good. Now, the next question, that's an interesting one. This is from Eric Angus Jeffords. Do you believe there is such a thing as over-practicing? Absolutely. It's definitely, for me, if you are a very, very serious musician, specifically for the violin, I would say 5 hours is the max when you're really serious. You know, and some people want to do more, but after that, it's not helpful anymore. I may have answered this question before, but I think it bears re-answering because it's so important. Because some people say, if I practice more, it'll be better. Not necessarily. You have to think of what you're practicing for. But 5 hours physically is the limit, and each hour should not be a full hour. It should be a 50-minute hour with 10 minutes of rest. If you're going to do, let's say, 3 hours in a row. So don't do 3 hours in a row. Just do 50 minutes, 10 minutes rest, 50 minutes, 10 minutes rest, etc. Okay?